MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network.
Phillies.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Jamie Moyer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate, Rafael Furcal, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Popped him up. Ruiz waits on it. 1 out.
Batting second.
Into the box, Julio Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Batting third, the left fielder, Chipper.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Worth. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Braves on top, 2-0. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Tom Glavine is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Coming to the plate now, number 8. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. And that's the first out. Digging in, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sheffield is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Chase Utley. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're down 2-0. Settling in now, Vinny Castilla.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Javier Lopez.
In now, Javier Lopez. And there's a base hit on the line. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Javier Lopez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Kelly Johnson. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. One away. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. On to first. They got him. A triple play. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Howard. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Worth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off
the next to bat for Atlanta, Tom Glavine.
Glavine.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Grounded to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Julio Franco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box now. Chipper Jones hit hard towards the hole. But he makes the catch for the out. One left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in, Carlos Ruiz, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. The pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Skied into straightaway right. Sheffield has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, number 24. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Jamie Moyer, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Runners on first with one down. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, number 8. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy.
In now, Jimmy Rollins. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. The first strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones over to his left, and that's the third out. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Andrew Jones.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Utley is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, right field.
Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield.
Sheffield.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Vinny Castilla. Hit in the air to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 2-0. Digging in, Chase Utley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Ryan Howard, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Utley on at first, nobody out. The 0-2 once more. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Jason Worth. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Into the box, Jeff Jenkins, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. It's sharply but foul down the right side. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jeff Jenkins has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Up top, it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Calling for it, Jones. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, number 24, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Atlanta leads it 2-1. Striding into the box, Javier Lopez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Javier Lopez.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rollins is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the second
Now at the plate, Kelly Johnson.
Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Number 8 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Atlanta.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tom Glavine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Jamie Moyer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher, Jamie Moyer.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it. Jones. One out.
The batter.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Three and 1. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Rollins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Lopez is there, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-1. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Rafael Furcal.
Rafael Furcal.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 away. Julio Franco will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. Throw to second.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box, Chipper Jones pulled high in the air out to left field. Jenkins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Ready for another shot now. Chase Utley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Chase Utley.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 6.
Ready once again, Ryan Howard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Calling for it, Jones, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now
so striding forward now, Jason Worth. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. Foul. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield.
Sheffield.
Now here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now.
Third baseman.
Ready now, Vinny Castilla. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Seventh inning stretch time here in Atlanta. The Braves on top 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jeff Jenkins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Carlos Ruiz earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, number 24. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Hare is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 47, Scott Hare. Now catching and batting 9, number 27.
Digging in now, Javier Lopez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelly Johnson.
So striding in, Kelly Johnson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Number 24 over to his right. 1 out. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. On to first, and they get the double play. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Greg Maddux will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Greg Maddux.
Left field. Jenkins coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 2-1. Greg Maddux is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Greg Maddux.
Into the box now, Chris Coast, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Drilled to first. Franco is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. So a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy Rollins. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Ryan Madsen enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Madsen.
Rafael Percal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Percal.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Popped up. Back behind second. Utley is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Julio Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Andrew Jones, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a two-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a two-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a two-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Into the box now, Gary Sheffield, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vinny.
Digging in once again, Vinny Castilla. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Javier Lopez. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-2. Here it is. Turned on down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Hot shot toward third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors, and 3 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 1. Now batting, Chase Utley. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Chase Utley.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, that run in the top of the 9th is even bigger now. Without it, this thing would be tied. As it stands, though, they still have work to do to send this to extras or end this thing. This game's getting good now.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Stepping in now, Ryan Howard. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Franco is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jason Worth. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Johnson gloves it on to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now
stepping in, Jeff
fielder.
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Now
and if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Matt Stairs will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Matt Stairs.
And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tom Glavine gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jamie Moyer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Greg Maddux works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, Ryan Braun doubled down on home runs while driving in 3, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 3-2. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-1. The Dodgers put together 10 total hits as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 4-3. Jack Cust had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 12-3. The Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-0. The Tigers got 11 hits overall as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-2. The Angels went deep 4 times as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 9-8. The Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
downtown L.A. in Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Eric Milton makes his big league debut right after this. Eric Milton steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully, you can settle down, control that heartbeat, and as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Ethier has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now to the plate, Mark Grace comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
In now, Luis Gonzalez skied into straightaway right. Ethier is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The relay on to first, the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Randy Johnson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now in the box, Andre Ethier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Dodgers, the right fielder, Andre Ethier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Stepping up now, Rafael Furcal. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Manny Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Now at the plate, Matt Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Matt Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Reggie.
Into the box, Reggie Sanders. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
The center fielder.
And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
At the plate, Steve Finley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ramirez sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The second baseman.
Standing in, Jay Bell. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First delivery to him on the way. In the air down the line in left. Ramirez is in pursuit. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Arizona. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Thome. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Jim Thome.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 delivery. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Batting fifth.
And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
So here's Matt Kemp now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanders moving forward, but this will land untouched. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Casey Blake. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Two out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take him out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Batting 7. The catcher,
Russell Martin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Rod Barajas.
The catcher, Rod Barajas.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Martin waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Randy Johnson. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Tony Womack.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Womack. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Ethier is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Next for the Dodgers, Orlando Hudson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hudson.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bell ranging up the middle, and that's out number 1.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eric Milton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Williams charging this one, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Mark Grace. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch coming. Here it is. popped him up. For call has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Stepping into the box, Luis Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
In now, Matt Williams.
Matt.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pitch on the way. Hard on the ground toward short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Stepping in now, Reggie Sanders. High and deep to right center. Ethier going back on it, and that one is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as the Diamondbacks have taken a 4-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter. The second base.
Ready for another chance. Jay Bell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Rod Barajas. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. High pop up for call. Over to his left. And the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. D-backs lead it 5-1. Next up for Los Angeles, Rafael Furcal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
So digging in now, Manny Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box now, Jim Thome, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Matt Kemp, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. One and one. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he fouls this one off. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 5-1. So stepping in, Randy Johnson.
The pitcher, Randy Johnson.
First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
You know, this is kind of to be expected, Matt. I think a lot of times as a pitcher, you're at the advantage the first time through the lineup. He kind of had his way the first few innings with this lineup. Now that they've seen him a second and going on to a third time, he's having a much more difficult time getting the ball past these hitters.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Guillermo Mota will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Guillermo Mota.
In now, Tony Womack. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand. So the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry.
The first baseman, number 17.
Into the box, Mark Grace. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And boy, anybody anytime is right, as Arizona's got extra bases again. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, left field.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, B-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Grace gets his lead at first, nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Matt Williams. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A 1 pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
16, Reggie Sanders.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Reggie Sanders comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Comes set and the 0-1. Line to the right side. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Casey Blake.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Russell Martin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Martin, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate. Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Russell Martin is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Orlando Hudson, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Finley has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for L.A. They're down 7-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Will Oman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Will Oman.
Up next for Arizona, Steve Finley.
The center fielder, Steve Finley.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Jay Bell. Lifted down the line in left. Ramirez is after it. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Rod Barajas.
Barajas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the corner and slicing foul. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the pitcher, Randy.
Now at the plate, Randy Johnson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he drops it.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box, Tony Womack. This is skied out toward right. Ethier on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're on top 7-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andre Ethier. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Gonzalez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Rafael Percal. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball well outside. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
The left fielder, number 99, Manny Ramirez.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jim Thome. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 7-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box, Mark Grace.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Mark Grace.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Luis Gonzalez.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under at Ethier, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in, Matt Williams.
Williams.
From the stretch toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Reggie Sanders. He swings and grounds it to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Red.
Leading off the inning, Matt Kemp, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Finley. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Settling in now, Casey Blake. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, catcher, Russell Martin.
Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Orlando Hudson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Martin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. high and deep to left center field. Gonzalez going back on it. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 7-3 game. Ronnie Belliard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Ronnie Belliard.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Dodgers 3. Jonathan Broxton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jonathan Broxton.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Finley.
The center fielder, Steve Finley.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Milton is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
The 0-2 once more. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Kemp looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3.
Now batting, second baseman, Jay Bell.
In now, Jay Bell, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Ethier. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Striding in, Rod Barajas.
Rod Barajas.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Kurt Schilling will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Arizona, number 38, Kurt Schilling.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 3. Kurt Schilling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Kurt Schilling.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andre Ethier. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Andre Ethier.
Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Line towards center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Third call.
Stepping in now, Rafael Percal, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Nobody out, runner on first. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. Fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Manny Ramirez. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Takes this the other way to right. Sanders is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 25. Jim Thome.
Digging in to try it again, Jim Thome. He's set and the pitch. out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-1. Popped him up. Williams has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave one. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tony Womack. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Womack.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Standing in now, Mark Grace. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Womack at third with nobody out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ethier is in pursuit. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
In now, Luis Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here it comes on 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Ethier sprinting after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Into the box, Matt Williams, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball
I
on.
was going right there, Dan. Day game this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Stepping in now, Reggie Sanders. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
Now at the plate, Steve Finley. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Jay Bell. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Rod Barajas. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kemp there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. D-backs out in front, 13-3. Digging in, Matt Kemp. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. First home run of the campaign for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
In now, Casey Blake. Liner towards second. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Riding into the box, Russell Martin. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A ball and a strike. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Finley on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready to take his axe again, Orlando Hudson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
13-4 the way this one ends. The Diamondbacks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Randy Johnson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Eric Milton struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.